Hello, once again, YouTube. Now, this is just a tad quicker video, just to the community. To be honest, this is me to the community. Now, I've done a video earlier, and you guys weren't happy with me saying vote for reform. Now, some poor people haven't even got UKIP, and they've only got reform in their council elections. Now, we have all been disappointed by reform. We all know what, well, Mr. Farage has been letting us down. We all know that, okay? But this is it, guys, right? They're the only chance we've got. Them in UKIP. And listen, with reform, at least we'll get something of what we want. I mean, we might not get all what we want. We know that, okay? But if they got bigger and they got more power and they got more talkative and they, stepped up a tad, you know what, we'll get about 60% of what we want, guys. We will have people in the house shouting out for public inquiries. We should have people in the house talking about political prisoners. They'll get more bolder. So I am not endorsing reform as in, you all know what I was like with reform. I got taken in and kidded as well. But you know what? At this time, it's better the devil we know. And to be honest, Labour, we cannot afford them to be anywhere, no matter the cost. We can't afford Labour. We can't afford the Tories. And you say the Tories are the reform of the Tories 2.0. No, they're not. I know a lot of Tories have gone over there, yeah. But maybe, if they get a little bit bigger in the House, maybe we could start getting a little bit common sense. It won't be so things that are being done to us, to our elderly, to our veterans, to our children, won't be so easily done with people that will be looking out. So please, I beg you, don't go me, because don't get me wrong, when Ben Habib comes forth with a party that I truly believe will be the one for 2029. We can get behind that. And as I've said in previous videos, guys, we will go MAGA on it. We will go so big on it. But at the moment, we ain't got that. And that's not coming until after these local elections. So these local elections could send out the biggest message known to mankind. And that is, Labour, you are not wanted. You are never going to be there again. And they just let them lose every borough they could possibly can. And the ones that they've stopped voting in and all that, we all know what they're going to turn into. If it ain't going to be Labour, they're going to be Islamic councils. And then, well, we'll see what happens with that in time. But until then, please, guys, I am not championing Nigel Farage. I don't even like the man. Okay, I know all about what they're all about, and that Tice, what they said about us, what they've done to Mum out. I like Rupert Lowe, I champion him, right? But until the other guys get something on the table that we all can get behind, right? With the pledge, the United Kingdom Pact, everything like that. If they can get that all sorted out and give us something really so we can get our teeth in and follow, that's cool. But we ain't got that right now. And the only luxury that we could say we've got is UKIP and reform. Now, the strongest out of the two is reform, because UKIP is still, I don't know, it seems like they're being held back. I don't know what's going on with UKIP. I mean, I love Nick Conte. I like the way he speaks, but I don't like the microphones up the mouth, screaming and shouting. I mean, God, if you're going to be a leader of a political party and lead your people through a bad time, I think you've got to be a little less aggressive and a little bit more diplomatic and a little bit more firm in what you say. And that's why I support Ben Habib and Rupert Lowe. But until then, guys, I just beg of you all, hold your nose, okay, and vote reform, because we will get something. Because and if they don't do nothing, then we really will see their true colours, won't we? So we can't go wrong. But if you vote Labour in again, you know what you're getting. You know how it's going to continue, and that will give them the green light to press down more taxes, more undocumented males moving into your house, Okay, I mean, I say house next door. But how long is it going to be before, if you've got a spare room because your kids have moved out, that they're going to start making you put one of these, or one or two of these fellas up, okay, at your cost? I mean, that's how it's going. So think sensibly, guys. And I know we're all disappointed with reform. We are. But at the moment, that's all we've got. So go with them. And if not, if UKIP are there, get UKIP the vote, right? But just don't split the vote. Let's all box clever, okay? And let's just get Labour, get them out. Get them out. They're foul, they're nasty, they're Islamic, they're commie. And it's all fact, okay? They believe in political prisoners, fast track justice systems, you know, sentences, kangaroo courts without trials and juries. You know, what they do is totally disgusting, covering up child exploitation, you know what I mean, just for the vote. Now that's what they're about. Now, if Reform ain't done that, let's just see what Reform can do. So I don't want to upset anyone, but I am just talking about the moment, and I want justice for our children, and I'm sure all deep down that you do. So please don't hold it against me. So get out and vote tomorrow. Vote Reform, vote UKIP, vote any independent that's got a chance. Let's do this, guys. Right? Let's not bicker about ourselves about, oh, this party, that, and this part. We all know what Reform have done, okay? But just give them the chance, because they're all we've got at the moment, okay? And then let's hopefully we can get out of this mess, right? And at least if we got them in and they got a few more seats in, right? Okay, they get more vocal, and they're going to, you know, we can get justice for the children. And what do we want more? With justice for the children will come convictions. With convictions will come deportations. And also with their convictions, there'll be high people in high places, in the forces, police force, in the social service system, in everything, foster homes, care homes, everything. They should all be exposed and jailed. And we could nip this problem, you know, nip it in the bud. Okay, so please all use your heads wisely and just think of the children and the future. And you know what? We know we ain't got no future with the Conservatives. We know we've got no future with Labour or Lib Dems, Greens. Scotland's got no future with the Scottish National Party. You're being kidded. That is Labour 2.0. So please, guys, use your smarts, and please all subscribe, thumbs up. And remember, I love you all. And remember, we're a community, and we've just got to do what's right for our children, guys. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. Good day and God bless. Love you all. Bye-bye.